It is what it is. It is what it is.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Alright fam, we're back for another day of daily, back for another day of life. I'm so blessed to just have another day on this spinning planet we call Earth, and another day just to talk with you. Another day just to talk with you about life, about mental health, about just how to get through those times where things are just not, things aren't great, but also just really embrace and celebrate those times when life is just great. And today, fam, it's cloudy in Kansas City, April 15th, and I just want to fast forward. I know, Randy, just like be patient, but also just enjoy life. Just want to fast forward about a month. I love really hot summer type weather. Give me 95 degrees. Give me sun beating down on me. That's my favorite time of year. Summer's my favorite time of year. But we just need to enjoy each day. The reason why I bring this up is when it's cloudy out. When it is cloudy out, I can just feel a couple decibels, you know? I don't know. Just my mood is just down just a bit. I just don't feel as right. I don't feel as excited. I don't feel as just, you know, light on my feet. And when it's gray, when it's cloudy, when it's winter time, when it's cold, you know, that's all right though. That's all right. So y'all, you know, I'm just this daily is all about me just driving around as a community-based therapist, doing what I do, doing that MWA thing, and just giving you whatever's on the tippy top of my brain. I don't script any of this. This is basically, if I wanted to, this is kind of like just a journal of my day, of what life was like on April 15th of 2026. It's not, whatever I talk about, it's not planned, it's not scripted. It just comes out, and some of the stuff that comes out is based on things that we've currently got going on at Midwest Anxiety, and some of it is client sessions, things that just hit me in a certain way or something like that. So anyway, let's sit back, put on our seatbelts, and enjoy this ride around doing community mental health today, y'all. All right, I'm on my way to see an old colleague. We're going to meet at Pilgrim Coffee. Shout out Pilgrim Coffee. Sponsored, not sponsored. But we're going to meet at Pilgrim Coffee. And the reason why I love meeting with colleagues is just both from a personal standpoint and professional standpoint. I'm a really big believer in that you are basically the average of the 5 people that you hang around the most. I mean, people you hang around just have influence on you. You kind of settle into their vibe. They settle into your vibe. And that's who you are. And so I love hanging around colleagues that I really respect clinically, and I believe that have, I think, a good view on just life, a good view on therapy, being an individual therapist. So I'm going to hang out with Joe Wilner. Joe Wilner is someone that I've known for a long time, clinically and personally. And I just love what Joe does. Also, you know, there just aren't a whole lot of men as therapists, and I love just hanging around guys that are therapists, because generally what I find is to be a therapist, to be a good therapist, okay, not all therapists have these qualities, but especially for men have that a lot. Most, I will say, the majority, the stereotypically, men have that masculine energy, okay? But as a therapist, what it requires is you to have some of that feminine energy too. You have to know when to assert the masculine energy and when to assert the feminine energy of being empathetic and caring, and all that stuff that goes into just what we do as a therapist. And I love hanging around guys that have a mixture of that feminine energy and that masculine energy. So excited to see Joe, and we'll just keep it rolling. One of my favorite sayings growing up, and I still say it today, is, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I didn't really realize the meaning, the clinical meaning behind that saying, until I started really just talking to clients and being like, you have to just accept what is, right? I talk with clients about that all the time. If it would be that you're feeling anxious right now, or you just are struggling in a relationship, or you're having financial trouble, or you have something that spills on your shirt, you have to just accept whatever it is, because the more that you fight back against it, the more challenging and difficult it becomes. So with anxiety or depression or what, I'm not saying just give up, give in to it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying accept it, understand that that's what you're experiencing, and then figure out ways to work through it, okay? It is what it is. And so there's lots of times I will talk with parents and they'll say, I just wish my child wasn't this, or gosh, why can't they just be more like this? And I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, oftentimes I'll remind the parents is like, hey, this is just who your child is right now. And I'm not saying that we have to just not work through it and not work on those things, but we have to come to some acceptance, right? It is what it is. We just have to acknowledge whatever is. So accept it as is part of the first step in working towards working through something. It is what it is. It is what it is. You're anxious. Okay? I understand. I'm not trying to minimize it. I get it. I'm around anxious people all the time. Okay, let's just accept that, and then let's try to figure out a way to move forward.